Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to be going through the do's and the don'ts of Minecraft building, and this video is of course heavily inspired by Grian's video, so make sure to go check out his channel and let's get into the video. So this first build over here, we're going to be going through the basics. So this first build is very flat. As you can see, there's no overhang, it's all over the same block. The ceiling's quite low, it's just overall not very good of a build. So as you can see, it's just horrible. This next build, as you can see, we've mixed up the palette. It looks so much better already, even though this is not, a very good house. It's very flat, you can run up and down the wall. It's still a lot better than the previous one. And then this build over here, as you can see, there's an overhang and there's a mixed palette. This is an amazing house for a first time builder. And like I said, while it's very flat and ugly, not many people build like this when they first start building. So please don't be that person with the horrendous build ruining the server. Add that overhang on those upside down stairs, it makes it look 10 times better. Add some windows, a bit of light, and it will be the best house on the server. Now moving on to this next house, again on the topic of palette. What is this now, the netherite floor? It does not look good. I don't care that you're showing off your riches. Use a good palette. I've seen too many people build with valuable blocks or the most random blocks that they just happen to have in their chest. Please guys, it's not that hard to get a bit of wood and stone. Now next up is shape. So while these are very similar houses, this is a box. It's a very boring box. These are also boxes, but at least those ones look good, okay? Add a bit of shape. You can see this bit where it jolts out makes a big difference. While it may not look like it, it does. So it's not hard to make a bit of shape along with mixed in palette and a bit of an overhang. You get this. Obviously not exactly this, it may depend on your skill set, but it looks so much better than those houses and you have a lot more space due to that shape. Now moving on, the next thing we're going to talk about is details and palettes. So build palettes. It's stuff like this, you need to organise what you're going to build out of. Coming back to this house, these blocks do not go together at all, and these typically shouldn't be blocks that you're using to build a house. Whereas these blocks that go together extremely well and are really cheap and easy to find look a lot better. You can even create stuff like this, these little circular arches that really liven up your house. Now moving on, as you can see, these upside down stairs on top of the wall do add a lot as well, and you can see these extra building improvements a lot. You can see this circular arch that we added earlier adds that shape that we're looking for, and plants do the same thing. They add that bit of life to your build that sometimes you just can't add on your own without those details. As you can see, these bits of jolted out wood also add a lot. If bits of wood are going to be exposed, there is no harm in spending 3 extra blocks that add so much detail and make the build look 10 times better. Now the interior of this house, you can see the upside down stairs there. This plant, again what we showed earlier, little azalea in a pot. Obviously these types of rooms are always great. I would suggest stashing them away out the way of all the details. You can see the plants and the trapdoors create this circular look that look a lot better than just plain flat walls. Now we're onto outdoor details. So you can see typical trees like this, they look horrendous. They look horrendous. You might think that they look good, but trust me, they do not. Now, while the size difference might vary, these blocks need to be changed more. I created this tree, and believe me, I am absolutely horrible at creating nature and stuff like that. But look how much better it looks. It looks 10 times better. Another thing is ponds. They add so much to the house. Please put effort in. If you're in survival, I know it can be expensive, but believe me, it is worth waiting until you can find these blocks and make a real pond that looks nice and looks like this. Over detailing is detrimental to your builds. This looks an absolute mess from close up, which is where you're going to be mostly viewing your base. Yes, while this looks empty and could do with some detail, it sure looks a lot better than this mess of slabs and walls and trapdoors and fence gates and anything that you can imagine. So now we are on to roofs. So here we have the same shape and you can see how much the roof changes the house. Just a simple change of roof completely changes the look of the house. For example, this stair one, a stair, an upside down stair, another stair on top, and you get this sort of triangle look. It makes the roof look amazing. More people should really try this one, as in my opinion, that's probably the easiest one. Oops. And then we have one that's probably a little bit harder, to be honest, the slab roof, my personal favourite out of the 3 that I've shown so far. It's very easy to do. You get a slab, you put another slab, you get the idea, and then you meet them in the middle. It looks very clean, and it doesn't add too much height onto your builds, which is why I know some of you guys get a little bit lazy with the roofs, because you don't want the build to be too tall. Now you have no excuses. Now, here's the opposite. If you want it to be tall, for example, when I built a church in one of my other worlds, I used this type roof. It's very easy to do. First thing you do is you get a stair, upside down stair block, and you repeat the pattern. It sounds very complicated, but I promise you guys it is not. First thing you do is, well, not that, but you get a stair, you get a block, upside down stair, a block on top, stair again, and you kind of get the idea. Upside down stair, a block, and obviously I messed it up because I'm a buffoon, but you get the idea. You can freestyle roofs all the time whenever you feel like it. Now on to this next bit. I see this so much, it makes me so unbelievably mad. Gravity exists! Don't forget, we have gravity! We're on Earth, we have gravity! Please do not leave your roofs hanging like this. Please, it's not that hard. Just place a few blocks down and it looks amazing. While this house does not look amazing because of how narrow and ugly it is, it looks better with those blocks there. Trust me. And then I just have a few words for this. Use logic. Please. Let me give you a little tour of this place. Hang on. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. Right, let's move on. Right, away from that abomination, we have no format roofs. Just kind of where you build whatever the hell you want. And you can see this isn't the slab roof that I built before. You can see how it differentiates between slabs and stairs. And again, with this one, this may look like the church roof that I showed you guys, but it isn't. These roofs are very unique and easy to build. You can build whatever you want. Nobody is going to stop you, and trust me, sometimes when you want to try something new out, try a new roof type out, it can add so much to your build having that unique roof that separates it from others. Now on to windows. Windows, okay. I see a lot of people doing this, and while this, it's not horrible, it's not good. I will be honest, this is not good. You can immediately swap these blocks out for these blocks. Oops. You see how a stripped log of the same type of wood makes it look better? Now obviously if you're not using wood or anything that has a similar looking block, this may be harder. But the next thing you can do is add stairs, and look at the difference between window 1, 2 and 3. It is such a big difference, and it isn't even that hard. Next up we have how to do a bedroom. Now obviously if you're uncreative and you don't need to do a real bedroom with working occupants and you're just doing it for good looks, here's what you can do. You can add a lovely lamp. Obviously the actual lamp looking bit doesn't give off light. You can add this little strip and some light and little hidden lanterns that give off light as incorporated the window and a PC. This all looks absolutely amazing, and it's really, I mean, wouldn't you want that to be your bedroom? And the next thing we can do is grab this block. You can add a little strip of a similar colour in lighter or darker shades. It adds a lot to the room, and it's only a small detail. Now, although the pink room did look great, a green room may look better. And this. No, just no. The walls are thick, there's random patterns in the wall, and this just looks absolutely atrocious. Just bin it. Just bin it. No. Just no. It is horrendous and it should be deleted. As a little bonus, here is my favourite build palette to use. I've used this a lot, and here's one of my favourite builds that I actually use this palette for. So here is the favourite build that I have ever built. I use terracotta, brick, spruce wood, jungle wood, and obviously a few more blocks. This is a bookstore/library, and I might even do a tutorial on it. So if you want to see a tutorial on the bookstore, comment down below and I will release a quick tutorial on it. I'm actually very proud of this build, as it is probably my best original build that I've ever done with the roof light and everything. And this brings me to the end of the video. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments, and thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you'd like to see more videos like this or different videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.